Hello everyone, today we're playing Slender. It's an alpha build of a horror game that just came out. And by the name, you might be able to figure out what this is about. Alright, so we begin in the middle of this forest with an objective to collect all 8 pages. But before we get started with that, there's just one thing I have to mention. I've noticed that when you record yourself playing a horror game, apparently it's necessary to have your own face in the corner of the screen so people can see your reactions. Well, I don't have a camera handy right now, but apparently that's necessary. So my solution, I'm going to put this picture of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson down there. There we go. Alright, and now we can begin. So like I said, we begin in the middle of this forest. We have to collect 8 pages. I might as well start looking. This is a very short game. There's not much to it. I called it an alpha. But I think maybe it'd be more accurate to say it's a proof of concept of what the developer wants to go for. It's a free alpha, of course. You can download it yourself. Oh, hold on. On this big tree. Okay, we have page 1. And of course, you probably notice what that page was, the style of that page was emulating. If you're familiar at all with Slender Man and the most popular thing he's in, Marble Hornets, then you probably already know what this is all going to be about. Can't actually go into the door. We can't really interact with anything. We can turn our flashlight off, but no real need to do that right now. We can't run for very long. Just a few seconds and then we get tired and start panning. So we are going to have to walk slowly most everywhere. Wait. Alright, 2 collected. We can walk off the path. I'm not sure if there's a purpose to doing that. If there are any pages in these groups of trees. That tile floor is pretty crunchy. Dead end. I think that there can be a page randomly in one of the rooms in this building. So I am going to have to look in each room to see where it might be. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I don't think I was down this direction yet. I mean, as you can see, this build is a bit rough. It's not what you might... Oh, hold on. The page is giving us some advice. These pages so far are... Well, I don't think there was another way out. Let's see if the gentleman is still there. We have to follow the advice of the page. It said not to look, but there's really only one way to go. Maybe if we don't make any noise, he'll go away. Well, that's just inconsiderate. What if we don't look at him? That didn't work. And the game just closes after you die. Well, not looking at him didn't help me at all. But the game, well, you can see what the game's about, what this proof of concept is about. It's quite random. I got cornered by Slender Man after only a few pages, but that will not always happen. He will not always get you in the corner like that, and he will not always appear after only 3 pages, it seems. The first time I played through this, I got up to 6 pages before he appeared. But yeah, in that case, there really was nothing I could have done to get out of there. I don't know if there was a win state to it. If you get all 8 pages, I assume you probably just die anyway. So there's not much to this, really. It's very basic. Like I said, proof of concept to show what a Slender Man game could possibly be like. Not really polished at all, and Slender Man's model is, it's not great. It's kind of goofy looking. But it had pretty effective atmosphere, I thought, some pretty good mood, and the Rock seemed pretty scared. So I'm interested in seeing how this may progress if the developers keep going on with this. But if you want to try the demo, you can just go to the website in the description that I'll post. But that's Slender, and hopefully this gets expanded and built upon, because I kind of liked what it had to offer, even though right now it doesn't have much to offer. But that's Slender.